Perfect parenting. Respect for different opinions. If life was easy, then there would be nothing to learn. Every day would be roses and rainbows, or dirt and dust, depending on your preferences. We all know the rules. Give praise, be peaceful, act practical, stay positive, be proactive, have patience. But we evolve gradually and slowly over time, and this progress can be frustrating in a world of speed and need. Children develop their own personalities from a very young age. They go their own way, and they need to. They learn to accept all of the things that they find in the world of their parents. To them, little else exists. Parents all want their children to grow up quickly, and then when they do, it happens so fast that their only wish is to turn back the clock. Just like their parents, kids will search for what they think that they want, and when they find it, they will discover that they don't want it anymore. Process is as important as goals, and the how matters just as much as the why. The unknown is rejected simply because it is unknown. To grow is to accept and embrace that there is more in the world than anyone can know or understand. Such humility is the basis for good communication without sudden judgments. Trial and error matters, as does truthful dialogue. Parents too often dismiss the opinions of their children as immature, when actually their responses are entirely accurate for their age and their experience. Learning to trust people means giving them their own space to move at their own pace. It means setting standards without setting limits. Our children will not learn to trust us until we demonstrate the appropriate trust to them. Telling the truth right now saves you time in the long term. It avoids the need for weighty emotional baggage and lengthy, convoluted explanations that perhaps only cloud life in ever more frustrating complexity. It's amazing how many adults will fear to tell their children the truth. Children readily accept what adults reject. Adults believe that if they shield children, then they can protect them. And it's true that children need some level of protection, but just how much is open to discussion and interpretation. Simply said, there is no greater respect that exists than the ability to tell people the truth in all matters. There is a practical and logical order to doing things right. Respect must be given before it can be received. The meal must be prepared before it can be eaten. The invites must go out before the party. The ticket must be bought before the journey. Process leads to progress. We are predominantly visual creatures, and if the children can't see it, then they will probably never be it. Make an effort throughout each day to respect the individual autonomy of the child. If we could see the world through the eyes of our children, then our thoughts would probably be different. But then, at the same time, it would be just as complicated a gift and a curse to see ourselves as others see us. If we are thoughtful, then we are subjects seeking objectivity, and so is everybody around us. And that is chaos, and that is the world that we inhabit daily. How many real choices do our children have during the day? Should they have choices at all? Are the options age appropriate? Are we allowing them to develop their own opinions? Or are we coercing them into following our lead? If you grow up in Japan, you will learn to speak Japanese, just as if you grow up in a Christian household, you will learn to worship God. As we copy and paste ourselves onto our children, we might be limiting their perspectives. Then again, we might be giving them a solid construct or a framework around which to build a healthy life. There is no magic formula. There is no secret trick or quick fix in parenting. Perfect is not an option, but a product of future-minded thoughts, a wish to improve, a want to be better, a will to know more. In this process, you still have to be you. Scripts turn us into actors. All that is good takes time, and this is as true with parenting as anything else. The slow-cooked food is usually the best. If you seek to be better, and you put in the effort, then there is little more that can be asked. If you fail, then you must use that as a starting point and not an end. Respect must be earned and demonstrated on a regular basis, and we all have areas that we need to improve on. Model polite habits and good manners in your everyday actions. Understand the relevance of your actions will determine the objectivity of your children. Realize that parents are often guilty of the same negative behaviors as their children. Disrespect is the result of incoherence in your words and actions. And kids always have a right to their own opinions and perspectives. Thank you for listening.